Alright guys, we're back for example 2, which example 2 is very similar to example 1 that we just did. Don't worry about this one, we're not working on that one yet, so please try to ignore that problem down there. I know it's tempting to get started on it because we love to solve math problems, but we gotta wait for it. Okay, so we're on example 2 right now. So example 2 says to find the measure of arc ADC and to find the measure of angle DAE. Guys, so we're going to be using the inscribed angle theorem that we talked about in the last example, which how does an inscribed angle relate to its intercepted arc? What do you do to an inscribed angle to get to its intercepted arc? Oh man, mackerel, you guys are correct. You do double an inscribed angle to get the measure of its intercepted arc, and vice versa. If you half the measure of its intercepted arc, you will get the inscribed angle that that intercepted arc relates to. So keep that in mind as we start solving. All right, so on the first one, we're going to find the measure of ADC. Okay, so that is relating to this arc right here. So arc ADC. It's a pretty big arc, so brace yourself. Arc ADC, so I'm going to go all the way around, is this whole arc right here. Okay, and I want to find the measure of that arc. Do you guys see an inscribed angle that arc is intercepting? Do you see the angle that the intercepted arc relates to? Or do you see the angle that is opening up to arc ADC? I see it too, you guys. It is angle ABC. So it's this angle right here, which I'll highlight it so we can see it a little better. Angle ABC, so this one right here. It's kind of hard to see because it's the angle's pretty close to the edge of the circle, so it's kind of hard to see that angle. But this angle, this arc starts and ends where this angle starts and ends. So guess what? Arc ADC is the intercepted arc of angle ABC. So these two relate to each other. So I know the measure of the angle. What do you do to the measure of an inscribed angle to get the measure of its intercepted arc? You guys just know everything. You guys should teach me how to do stuff, not the other way around. Guys, so you would double the inscribed angle to get its intercepted arc. So I'm going to set up a statement that describes that relationship. And again, let me see if I can get this a little faster this time. Come on. This document camera and I are going to go to battle one day. I'm trying not to because you shouldn't solve problems with physical violence, but this document camera is pushing me to its limits. But anyways, so the measure of angle ADC, I don't want to use that color. Sorry guys, I'm being indecisive. Okay, so the measure of arc ADC equals 2 times the measure of angle ABC. All right, let's get going. So the measure of arc A to the D to the C equals 2 times the measure of ABC, which is 135 degrees. All right, let's solve this thing. So the measure of arc ADC equals 2 times 135, which that's going to give me 270 degrees. Man, that was incredible, right? But we're not done yet. We still got another half of the problem to solve, so let's keep going. So now we want to find the measure of angle DAE. So I'm going to highlight that bad boy so we can see it a little better in our picture. So the measure of angle DAE, or the angle that's relating to, is this one. Okay, and I know that this is an inscribed angle because the vertex is on the circle. Same with this one. Angle ABC was also a inscribed angle because the vertex B is on the circle. Okay, so do you guys, since I have an inscribed angle, do you guys see an arc that it intercepts, or do you see its intercepted arc anywhere? It is in fact right here. Right here. Which I know the yellow arc is kind of overlapping the intercepted arc, but this is the piece of the arc we're looking at now. And guess what, you guys? We know the measure of that arc. It's 76. So since we know the measure of the arc, what do you do to the arc measure to get to the measure of the inscribed angle? you would, in fact, half that bad boy. So we're going to be reversing the process that we just did. So let me set up a statement to solve, and then we will begin. Okay, so the measure of angle D to the A to the E equals 1/2 the measure of arc D to the E. All right, so the measure of angle DAE equals 1/2 the measure of arc DE, which is 76 degrees. All right, guys, we're so close. So the measure of angle DAE is half of 76 degrees, which would give me 38 degrees. Bam, that part is donezo. And guess what, you guys, we're done with the whole problem. Let's look at it one more time. Whoa, pretty exciting. Thanks, guys.